So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw. Now, before we talk about the next match of the night, we got to talk about a few segments that happened. So, yeah, we see Paul Heyman. He was talking to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed at the Vision backstage, talking about, well, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed was talking about how they should have went ahead and started attacking everyone in that Battle Royal last week. So, yeah, that's what he was talking about there. But then Paul Heyman was talking about what Adam Pearce would have done and all that stuff. But then he says that he already got Braun Breaker a match tonight. He'll be facing up against LA Knight. So, yeah, that's what Paul Heyman tells Braun Breaker, and he was happy about that. After that, we see a promo package for Asuka where she is celebrating 10 years in the WWE. So, yeah, that was pretty cool for WWE to do for Asuka right there. And then after that, we see Finn Balor and JD McDonough going up to talk to the Raw General Manager Adam Pearce backstage, and they want the tag team title match and all that stuff, the rematch and all that, and Adam Pearce says that match is not going to be happening tonight, but he says that one of them could face off against Sheamus tonight in a match, and then JD McDonough actually stood up and he says that he'll do the match. So yeah, that's what he says there. So it looks like JD McDonough will be facing Sheamus later on tonight on Raw, and then JD walks away, and then Finn tells Adam Pearce that don't forget about the tag team title rematch. So yeah, that's what he tells him there. Then after that, we get to the next match of the night. It was Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez at ringside the Judgment Day versus Nikki Bella one-on-one. This match, it was pretty decent for the most part. We see Roxanne try and cheat in this match, try and roll up Nikki after Nikki knocks off Raquel off the ring apron. We see Roxanne try to roll up Nikki, putting her feet onto the ropes, getting a 2 count of that because the referee spotted Roxanne having her feet up there. Nikki Bella was trying to fight through a lot of times in this match. She tries to hit the Rack Attack 2.0 onto Roxanne, but then Roxanne counters that and manages to hit Pop Rocks in the corner, pinning Nikki Bella for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Roxanne Perez defeated Nikki Bella tonight in a one-on-one match, but then after the match ended, we see the Judgment Day attacking Nikki Bella, beating her down and all that stuff, but then Stephanie Vaquer comes running down to the ring, making the save, scaring Roxanne out of the ring, and Raquel was on the ring apron, but then Raquel decides to get into the ring, and she's standing face-to-face with Stephanie, and then Nikki Bella done got back up as well, standing in the middle. So yeah, that's what happened there. But for that match, I'll give it 2.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was pretty decent between Roxanne Perez and Nikki Bella there. And then, after that match, we get to another backstage segment where we see Lyra Valkyria running into Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors backstage, and the Kabuki Warriors was upset with Lyra Valkyria and Bayley because they said that they'd done cut in line for the women's tag team titles, and then they was somehow, if they do win, they said they're going to go after them. So yeah, that's what the Kabuki Warriors says. They walk off, and then Bayley comes up, and Bayley was talking to Lyra and everything, asking her, what if they lose? And then Lyra was like, no, what if we win? So yeah, that's what he was talking about there, and Bayley was excited, and yeah, they got the tag team title match later on tonight against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And then after that segment, we get to another backstage segment where we see Jey Uso walking around backstage. Jimmy Uso comes walking up to him, and Jimmy was not happy with Jey from last week on Raw, where Jey eliminated Jimmy in the Battle Royal, and Jimmy was upset about that. And Jimmy was talking about, oh, you're all by yourself, huh? It's only you, huh? So yeah, that's what Jimmy was telling Jey, and then he says that, let's see if you're going to be all by yourself at Saturday Night's Main Event and see if you can do it on your own. So yeah, that's what Jimmy Uso was telling Jey there. But yeah, up next, it will be LA Knight versus Braun Breaker one-on-one. Up next on Monday Night Raw. And yeah, still more matches to come later on tonight. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Tag Team Championships and much more. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Till then.